The reason for today's video is I noticed very many people have picked up interest in buying the new iPhone 15, iPhone 15 Pro, and then the iPhone 15 Pro Max. But I've realized there's some kind of different pricing that we have in the market today in Uganda from the different kinds of phone dealers we have in Uganda, and the prices are a bit ridiculous if you ask me. I just wanted to give you an alternative or a solution to something like that. It's a bit of I don't know what to call it, but you'd have to wait for about 2 weeks. But I think 2 weeks are okay if you're going to save about a mil, or even if 500,000, depends really. So this is the kind of pricing that I went through the trouble to try and mark up for you. It's just an estimate. It's actually pretty accurate, yeah, because I went through the trouble of calling the company, trying to find out how much it costs for every single thing that I've put down here. So there's a company called Aquantio that I've used for quite some time to ship a couple of things for me here, and I've been here for I think about 3 years, if I'm not mistaken. So it's an alternative you could use to ship these phones in for you. Yeah, they have a program called Buy For Me program. Could just look at it for a minute. You could go to their website. Just go to Google, type Aquantio. If you don't know how to spell it, it's up here. And then you go to services, navigate to services, and then you go down to Buy For Me. They have different kind of services, but I've always used the online purchase. But I figure an online purchase right now might be a lot for you to go through, because it's a bit it's something you need to do by yourself, or you can easily call the company and then they can guide you. Their contacts are down below at the contacts menu. Yeah, so they have something called a Buy For Me, which is pretty much you go to any site in that's in UK or US or UAE. Yeah, but today we're going to concentrate on the US, because I figured most people prefer phones coming from the US and the UK. So yeah, you go to, maybe I'm going to give an example of Apple UK or Apple USA, which would be like a best fit here, because the prices that I computed are for Apple USA. So you go to Apple USA, identify the phone you want to buy, which in this instance is going to be the iPhone 15. Go to the iPhone 15. The drop down menu is going to be right under there after you search. So the pricings are going to be on the side for you here, where we have the iPhone 15 Pro starting at $999. Then we have 15 Pro Max starting at $1199. Yeah, you're going to select any of the model you want here, and then send them a link when you're done, and then you can go through the procedures with them. But for now, let me just take you through the pricing that I compiled for you for this particular thing. So right now I'm just going to use an example of the iPhone 15 Pro, and then also the iPhone 15 normal, which is like the best model. So for Aquantio, there's an insurance percentage which is of 3% of the amount of the item, and then there's a Buy For Me percentage, which is 5% of the item, and then there's a tax that is set for any kind of phone, which is $70. Yeah, and then the shipping charge, not even guessing, this phone is under 1 kg, and each kg in the United States from using Aquantio is going to cost you about $20. So the iPhone 15 Pro 128GB, which is the base model, costs about $999. So the insurance cost is going to be $29.97. Then the Buy For Me cost is going to be $49.95. Then the tax is going to be $70. Then the shipping charge is going to be $20. So the total for you is going to be $1168.92. You could just easily round off if you wanted. For the rate that I'm using today for the Ugandan shillings to dollars is going to be 3,800, give or take. but it also depends on what rate is currently equivalent at the time you want to buy the product. So that will bring the total to about 4.45, yeah, if you round it off. I have seen the current amount we have in the market for the iPhone 15 Pro, 128 GB is about 5.9, so this is saving you a huge load of money. And then if you go down, for the guys that want to take a screenshot, or you want to come back to the video, you can come back to the video and then look at the prices yourself. They're pretty or you could just use the same method I used, and then you could just you could go back to the Apple website, look at what you want to buy, just do the 3%, do the 5%. The tax is the same, $70 for every single phone, and the shipping charge is $20 for this phone because it's below 1 kg. Then we go down to the iPhone 15 Pro, which is 256 GB, the cost being $10.99, the insurance being 3%, which is 32.97. Then buy for me is 5%, which is 54.95. Then the tax, which is set, is $70, shipping charge $20. The total is going to be about 1276.92. Multiply that by 3,800, bringing your total to about 4.85. And then going down to the base model iPhone 15, the cost is about $7.99. Insurance is going to be 3%, which is 23.97. Then the buy for me, which is the 5% of the total amount, which is 39.95. Then the tax 70, shipping 20, and then the total is going to be 952.92, which is 3.62. And then the iPhone 15, the 256 GB, is about $8.99. Insurance is going to be 226.97. Then buy for me is going to be 44.95. Then the tax is going to be 70. Then the shipping charges are going to be 20, bringing your total to about 4,030,000 or 4,050,000, depending on what the rate will be at the time you decide to order. So yeah, if you want to move ahead to buying an iPhone 15 Pro Max, yeah, you could use the same kind of computation that I've used down here, and then set the prices up for you. If you're done doing that computation for yourself, reach out to the company, yeah, send them the link, which is the Quantio. I'm going to put the link down below so that you could use that, or I'll even just put a link for an Excel. You can use Google Doc, you can use to like compute the prices for yourself so that you don't get scammed. Yeah. So the shipping schedule for Aquantio is about 10 working days. They don't count Saturdays and Sundays, so that's why most of the times I just say it's 2 weeks from the time they receive your money. Yeah, they have offices in Kolambilo, Ring Road. You can give them a call. Their customer service is great. They work Monday to Friday. That is 8:30 a.m. to about 5:30 p.m. Yeah, you could use the website to sign up. You can actually take your time, go through the website, figure out a lot of things. You can read up on them, or even call them up and then ask them how their things work. So just a brief idea on what to do for this buy me option that they offer. So as I said, as I mentioned earlier, you provide the link or details of the items you need to buy, and they'll confirm them with you. Choose from what's simplified payment options to pay for the items. The payments they have debit card, credit card. Sorry, not credit card. Airtel Money, MTN mobile money, or you can actually easily just go, if you don't trust online payment options, you could go to their offices, meet them physically, and pay for your item from there. So they're going to purchase the item for you, and once they get it, they'll immediately notify you, and then they'll send it to you. So briefly, yeah, that's the easiest way you could beat the scamming. I don't want to call it scamming, because I think they have reasons as to why they price the phones the way they price them. So I might not pretend to know why they do that. Yeah, I just thought this could easily save you a lot of money because it's an easier way. It needs you to be patient. 2 weeks really. That's not a lot of time for you to wait for something if it's going to save you about a meal 1.9 or something like that. So yeah, I thought this could save you from spending a lot of money. Yeah, because I know the hype about the iPhone 15 right now is a lot, and then people are spending a lot of money not knowing, or I would say it's a thing about being ignorant about the prices that are in the market currently. But this could be something you could easily sit down and then try to compute for yourself. As I've broken it down, there's an insurance cost which is 3%, there's a buy for me which is 5%, and then there's a tax which is 70% standard, and the shipping charges are $20 per kg. If you intend to ship more than one, you can find the dimensions for these items on the website where you're buying them from. So yeah, that was it. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions, leave them in the comment section. I'll be able to reach out to you. If you need to talk about something, if you need help with the company, I'm going to leave my email in the contact section. You can reach out to me as well. So have a good one. Happy buying.